It's a whole meeting to order. First item of business is the acceptance of meeting minutes, the October meeting. Any concerns or accept them? Hearing none. Motion is adopted to accept the minutes. Community appreciation applications. Nothing.
So there was one sent in, I just forwarded it to you because it seems like you guys didn't receive it. But, YWCA Stand Against Racism Breakfast, which you all have accepted the past 2 years, had sent one in October. So I forwarded it to you to hopefully have on next meeting. Yeah, they're hoping to do it in April next year.
That's what I thought, okay.
They were just getting ahead of it. And I know there's like some email. Hopefully we'll have one next month.
We should, and our usual December meeting, and then it'll be up to the board if they want to meet in January, because we skip that sometimes, this is supposed to be early part of our month. We can discuss that, I guess, next week, we'll make a great decision then. So where would you like to go, sir, on the agenda?
Well, given that there's no applications, that I don't see any board action required at this point, so we'll move on to the next item. The Blue Sox preventative maintenance and the repairs update.
Robert's not here.
Robert's not here. And so we'll get it reported at the next meeting. What's the Blue Sox past and future event highlight? The greatest hits for you or?
So for past events that recently just happened, we had our Boo in the Woo event, come to a close at the end of October. We welcomed about 4,000 plus to our family days and about over 2,000 for the haunted house. So seems like people really enjoy both and looking to see how we continue that into 2026. And then coming up, last week we had our Veterans Day dinner, so we welcomed 200 veterans. The Foundation and Community Relations team takes on the cost of that, so it's a free event to our veterans. They get a nice steak dinner, and we had about 200 in attendance last Thursday, which was great to see. And then coming up, we will have our Thanksgiving luncheon on November 18th. So we are welcoming 60 Worcester Public School students to have lunch in the DCU Club and hang out with some of the staff members and whatnot. And again, that is something that we invite them here to do, and they get a nice turkey lunch on the 18th.
Should we be here patient, make sure it's okay?
If you'd like to draw it, draw it.
What do you think, Dave?
Absolutely.
I like to make better about that. Maybe we should have been here for that.
And then we have Winter in Wooville, our month-long December event that will be happening starting on December 4th. My apologies. That will be the ribbon cutting and opening night. So we'll make sure an invitation gets sent to you all for that. But they start load in on Monday. So you guys will start to see all the different light displays and whatnot. I have a 30-foot Christmas tree coming and a bunch of different fun activities. This is a winter wonderland. This is definitely not specifically just for Christmas, and we want to make sure that that's clear. There are a bunch of different things that we'll have going on throughout the park with different crafts and a whole interactive station for the kids. So really excited to see what that looks like, especially because we've never hosted something like this in Worcester, at least here at Ballpark for the month of December. So we'll see if people are willing to button up. I saw some flurries out there today, in December.
Is that where you're gonna put the tree outside?
We are going to put it, kind of on the burn area, so inside the ballpark, but we will be opening up Summit Street, so it will be a full loop every night. And then with that, I think the canal, district tree lighting is on December 6th, so we're working with them to figure out how to kind of like a combined thing with that.
Snow.
No dog sledding. This year we're lighting up the field, so we'll line the field with lights, but there's nothing, and we might have like photos right behind home plate. But there's nothing on the field. Potentially in years to come, seeing if this is successful, we'll start to add fun things like that. All right. And then on December 9th, Wreaths Across America is coming. This is one of the events that you guys approved. So they've been working with the police department to make sure that their caravan of trucks is able to get here and whatnot, but that is December 9th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. They will be stopping here, having a little ceremony, and then they will keep making their way to Virginia.
Okay. Well, that's a good report considering there's no application.
Yeah.
Do you sense that there's greater awareness in the community or interest in these events?
I think we're doing a better job of getting it out there for sure. I know our salesperson, Carly, if it's a nonprofit that, we feel like this would benefit, then we certainly send them the option and say, hey, here's this option. I think we used a few more this year than we have in years past.
I think it's a goal of the commission to maximize the community use of the facility. So, it brings us to the next meeting, December 10th. Any concerns about that date or time?
It's fine.
And well, let's set that date, and I'm trying to stall this out as long as I can. We're up to adjournment. Appreciate everyone coming. We'll have more business at the next meeting, guys.
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Enjoying. Consider yourself enjoying. Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you all for your time.
Thank you.